All right. As some of you might know, Amazon released a new type of ad that is called a product display ad. So I just wanted to go through how to set these up, where to get some data to optimize these and how to kind of populate what you're going to do with these campaigns, and then just go over really the interface. It's still in beta, but I think that for now it's pretty self-explanatory. And I think a lot of sellers aren't fully aware that these are available and they can actually be pretty powerful. So first off, product display ads, their main point is to advertise directly on competitor pages. So I've got this weird wishing well water fountain thing, and product display ads is this here. So it's usually right under the buy box. And again, so this what this competitor is doing is they're targeting this listing directly to advertise on it. Similarly, there's product display ads here as well. You'll see there are different layouts, and there's kind of two different places where they can be. So that's what they look like on the front end. As far as the back end, it's a little tricky because they didn't make their own. You have headline search and sponsored products, but product display ads, they're actually grouped in with sponsored products. So come here, we'll do a test campaign, you set up a budget, and you're going to find them in manual targeting. If you go manual targeting, we'll call this test ad group. Again, these are bamboo water fountains that I'm working with here. So product targeting, see, this is the main step right here. Keyword targeting are the old manual campaigns, the ones we all know, and product targeting is the new one. When you open these up, you'll see there's two options, one for categories, one for individual products. The individual products target individual products that are similar to products in your ad. So these are the ones that I just showed, where they show up directly on competitor pages. Now, the other ones, the category, that is for when, say, if someone comes to Amazon, I don't do this, but some people do, is if they don't know what they're searching for, they'll search by category instead of just typing in a keyword. So pet supplies, dog supplies, sure. So you go to dog supplies, and this is kind of the page that you come at. And then they give you other features you can go to, other categories, and they have all of these broken down. So somewhere in this page and somewhere in this journey with this category search is where these category product display ads are going to pop up. So obviously you only want these to be relevant. You'll see here they have some suggested ones. So they have outdoor fountains, so we're going to target that. Home and kitchen, which is way too broad. That would encompass all of home and kitchen, which is a very big category. So you want to make sure these are targeted. Outdoor decor, that could be possible. Outdoor freestanding fountains. So those are good. So you want to do those. And then you can also search because they're going to miss some. That is just kind of their suggested ones that they got based on your product. But if we search for fountain here, you see everything that pops up. Pond fountains, that's relevant. Indoor fountains and accessories. So you can really go crazy if, outdoor fountains we already have, outdoor fountain accessories could be possible. So you want to go through both. You want to do suggested and then you want to do search. Now, another thing that people often miss is you can refine these even further. So it's even cut off a little bit, which, they got to fix because some of their interface is a little funky with this right now. But if you click refine on one of these, this is what pops up. So say we're targeting this category outdoor fountains, but we don't want to target all outdoor fountains. We want to refine this so that we're not showing up for everybody. Say that our product is only 4 stars. So we wouldn't want to advertise for 5-star products because you're likely not going to convert for that. So you can refine this and add filters to only target 0 to 4 stars. The biggest one here that I think is really cool is a price range. Say you're priced at $40. You're likely not going to want to advertise for $10 or $20 products. So say if we are a $40 product, you could do minimum 30, maximum 50. And as you can see, as I'm changing this here, these products targeted are changing. So if I change this to 100, products targeted increased. Now, another thing is that you can also do this by brand. So, again, the features here are pretty endless because there's so many brands and so many categories and so many products. So for now, what I would recommend is not touching this brand thing necessarily. Think about the price range you want to target because that could be big. If you're a higher priced item, you don't want to be showing up for $10 or $20 products. For the star rating, if you're a lower star rated product, I would suggest maybe changing this to 4 stars, or so unfortunately you can't do it to 4.5. But just think about this. Think if you're a customer and you see, a 4-star rated product, $100, and you're on a $20 5-star rated product. Just try to think what the customer is going to be doing because these are a different type of ad. You're directly on a competitor page. So people are going to be a little more weary of what they're clicking on. So again, you can refine all of those. And you can refine each one. So you can refine each one differently based on what you want to go after. The nice thing about these is, say we have our categories chosen, is they treat them like keywords. So each of them has their own bid. So it looks like they default to 75 cents, but they have suggested bids for you just like keywords. So you can set these, the data on these it's new, we don't know how correct these are. Some of them seem a little high to me for these categories. But if you want to start, set them low and then just see what they do. They're going to treat just like keywords. Once the campaign runs, they're going to tell you how many clicks, how many orders, your ACOS for each of these categories. Now, here's another thing. If you think about when you're setting up a manual campaign, you have keyword targeting and then you have negative keywords. So this is negative product targeting. If you're in one of those categories and you know that you don't convert for one, and maybe you've already refined it and cut it out in that refine section, you can also exclude brands here, or you can exclude products. So just think of this as negative keywords, just like in your other manual campaigns. So that would be one product display ad campaign. You want to actually have 2 of them because there's 2 options. So what I would do is I would create one campaign, say call it test for the categories. And then I would create another campaign, that's 2, and this one would be the individual products. So let's remove all these. So you have your category campaign, now you want your competitor campaign. Now it's the same thing here. So they have suggested, you can scroll through here, see how relevant they are. They also have a search option. So you type in fountain, all this stuff is going to come up. These are fountain pens. So let's say outdoor fountain. Now here, you'll see that there is no refine option. So they don't have that. I wouldn't be surprised if they introduce that in the future. It's a little weird that they only did it for the categories. But I guess because each one of these, they're only one product. So you can't refine that any further. Okay, so you're targeting these products, target. It's the same exact thing here. Each of these products are going to have their own bid. So you can set these bids accordingly, and you can do that. Now, I think one of the biggest things people miss is where to find competitor ASINs to target. So let's just see here. If this is our product, so this is our product, this 4-tiered rock fountain with LED lights. You'll see here there are some product display ads on it, not extremely relevant, bird bath maintenance, but some good places to find what might convert here. First of all is your automatic campaign. So if you go into your search term report from your automatic campaign, your search term report has that list of ASINs. So you can take those list of ASINs if they're converting, and you can pop them directly into here, into a list. And you can target them directly. So that's really one of the biggest things here. But then you also want to just go through your listing and take a peek at frequently bought together. Just think about the price points a little bit and think about if you want to advertise on either of these listings, and then use these to your advantage too. These sponsored products, and the customers also shop for. This is Amazon giving you free data. saying people who are looking at your product are also looking at these. So consider bidding on these products with this product display ad. And again, you can type in a whole list of ASINs and just target, and it'll add them all in sort of a bulk upload way. And it's the same thing here with the negative targeting. This is, again, a little weird, so I guess you could exclude competitor brands or exclude specific ASINs if you want to. But for now, this is really all you want to do. You want to get these set up. You want to see how they're going to react, and make sure you have 2 campaigns, one for each. These are very powerful. There's a lot of different directions you can go with these. And as always, let me know if you have any questions, but I hope this helps.